Yo, what's going on YouTube? Thanks for tuning in, guys. What I wanted to make today's video about is people selling the shovel, quote unquote. Back in the day when there was the gold rush and I don't know, 50s, 60s, everybody wanted to be a gold miner. Very similar to like the crypto craze and like any bubble, right? Tons of people get rich selling the shovel rather than doing the actual thing. Very, very similar what's happening with online income right now. You go on Google, you go on YouTube, you go on Instagram, you go on every platform, and tons of people are getting rich selling the opportunity to make money online, so the shovel, right? To extract profit from the marketplace, rather than actually doing it themselves. Okay? And I say most. So there are some people that learn to do it for themselves and then teach others how to do it, which I totally agree with. If you find something that works, show people it, monetize it, and help people do it. Don't be selfish with what you got going on. People cutting me off. Don't be selfish with what you got, right? If you have gold, share it. But if you just have a shovel and something that hypothetically works that you've never even tried, tested, or you've never seen results from, you're not in the business of selling it. And any of you guys that see advertisements and these gurus online, I don't even call it gurus, these people believe they're supplying a genuine service, but until they've done something for themselves, it's not very genuine. And it's very difficult to decipher who's just selling a shovel and who's actually digging. And even I've been proven wrong. I do my due diligence on people. I see people stand the test of time, and even 2 weeks ago, I seen some traders that I thought were completely legit, exposed and this and that. And it's oh my gosh, ethics and values people throw out the window just to make a quick buck. And it's sad to see it, honestly. Everybody's just prioritizing getting rich, but just doesn't really care about the morals anymore, which is super sad, obviously, to see. I just kind of repeated myself there, but I don't know, I don't agree with it. I'm in the mindset that I'd rather it take longer and it be more ethical than it just be quick and deceive people just to make a quick buck. Because at the end of the day, it's like Gary Vee says, it's it matters to him how many people he has at his funeral, just how many people really care about him at the end of the day, rather than just oh yeah, I sold a bunch of people some stuff, but it doesn't really matter because it wasn't really genuine. And I don't know, even for myself, I can't sleep at night knowing that I didn't sell a genuine service or whatever, right? So be very mindful of people selling the shovel, okay? What can you do as a person curious about making money online, okay? People that oversimplify it, people that say, hey, it's easy. It is easy to an extent because you don't need to do any physical labor. Maybe easy, but it still does take time, right? It may be complex when you figure it out, and then easy once you're doing it. For me, it's quote-unquote easier right now, but there's still things that I need to figure out, right? If they oversimplify it, if they oversell it, if they say it requires no work, I see all these YouTube ads saying, oh my gosh, it's completely passive. I see people promoting Forex like it's a online business too. They'll say, oh, it's a passive business you can start. And it's this is no business. You are trading. That's not the same thing, right? So people are just getting sold on these just business schemes, I even want to call it, and they just don't know better, which is, it breaks my heart sometimes, because dude, tons of people are falling for this stuff, right? That's why these people can afford to run these deceptive ads and everything, right? So again, if it's oversold, if somebody's begging you to pay them or get started, I used to do that when I was just starting out, but then I later realized if somebody doesn't want to join me with what I'm doing, it is what it is, and I'm not going to try to convince them. I'll tell them what it is, but further from that, that's on you, right? And it's just because I know my value as a person, and I'm not going to just, beg somebody to join my business when I have tons of happy customers, right? So that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. So if you see somebody being overly desperate, that's another red flag. If you see somebody just prioritizing money, saying, oh, I made X, Y, Z. I used to do this too. This is like a lot of beginner mistakes as well. But, prioritizing money, acting desperate to sign people up to whatever they're doing or sell a client on something, outrageous prices, like in the thousands. If you see a business program that's, 3, 4, 5,000 for just like knowledge, there's times where it's justified. Like there's those Amazon stores or whatever, or Shopify stores that are a couple grand to start up, but you're already buying a cash flowing business. So that's worth it, right? But a lot of these courses, it could be a pre-recorded course for a couple grand and you're not even getting personalized coaching. Like I know a buddy of mine got sold on some mentorship for $5,000 a month and they locked him in on a contract. I was like, dude, like if you didn't do this, you could absolutely be an idiot for these 6 months and even lose money every single month. And you would still be out less money and you would have a lot more experience than just paying for this thing. And there is a place for mentorship, but I don't know, guys. At that high level, like I've paid for mentorship too. Like I paid one guy, I think close to $1,000. And it has its place, but there's a fine line where it goes from like very, ethical and it benefits both parties to just being predatory and egregious, and you just need to try to identify that, right? Look at it from an outside looking in. Like, I've never really bought mentorship or anything for something I've never tried myself. So I try it myself, make my own mistakes, and see if I'll even benefit from coaching. Obviously, you will, but like then you'll be a bit more educated to know, all right, is this worth it or is this not worth it? So go on YouTube, go look at free knowledge, go look at there's tons of free knowledge online, so there's no reason to be paying somebody off the rip, right? Eventually, yeah, why not, right? I see no problem with it, but when it comes to the time that, it's in the thousands, not worth it. But yeah, make sure they're actually doing the thing, not just selling the shovel. I think that's pretty much it. It's just like, I don't know, I've just, even with like cryptos, let's say, everyone popped off as a crypto genius when the bull market hit. Like you could touch any crypto and it'd be gold in 2 weeks because it's so volatile, right? Oh, I'm up 20%. It's like, dude, everything's up 40%, right? So again, you need to like identify these trends and just look at things long term. Like, has this person been doing cryptocurrencies since the last bull market, or did this person just get their skill this bull market? Maybe it's luck, right? Does this person have a track record of their picks? Do they have client results? Do they have client testimonials, right? Stuff like that. Kind of a rant, and I'm sorry if it comes off rant-ish, but you got to be smart when you spend money, because money's hard to come by these days. That's the honest truth. Like, money's hard to come by these days, and people are spending it left, right, and center on things that aren't really worth it. So that's why I'm more so making this video. Like, I'll charge my clients once I get them a result, or first I'll charge them to get started, but then once they get a result, and kind of split profit. That's the most ethical way I can think about it, or to think about feeing clients, because like if they don't succeed, then I don't succeed, and I don't know, keeps me on my toes, keeps my team on their toes, and just like I feel like the most rewarding for both parties, But anyways, enough about me and my business. But again, I hope you guys understand everything from this video. Any questions or anything, put them in the comments. And I have my free cash flow framework. So if you don't know what you're doing when it comes to online income, if you want to scale to make money online, if you don't know whatever, even if you have experience, you just want to like have more stability, I would definitely suggest just giving it a read through. I was gonna make some, crappy ebook, 1 or 2 pages. Then my passion got the better of me, and You know, it's 15 pages of kind of solid gold of things I wish I knew when I first got started, and I would really appreciate it if you checked it out. And it's free, so you're got nothing to lose except for your time, or 10 minutes it takes to read the thing. But anyways, have a good one, guys. Peace.